UNC senior Robert Daniel has loved hunting and shooting guns since he was 8 years old. He says all of his practice with firearms could save his life one day against a predator. He wants North Carolina to join Texas and Georgia governments in taking steps to allow concealed carry licensees to possess guns on state campuses.
In light of recent events, I think it's very smart for people to be able to defend themselves. Otherwise, they're just sort of sitting ducks.
I'm standing on Country Club Road on UNC's east edge of campus. Once you cross this wall, you're not allowed to have a gun on your person. However, North Carolina is one of 8 states where you can have a gun in a locked car on campuses. UNC Public Safety's Randy Young says that he has seen liberalization of gun laws in North Carolina during his time at the school. Guns used to be prohibited on campuses, even inside locked vehicles. Young says it could be problematic to have a lot of concealed carry at UNC.
If we are to have an armed and dangerous person on campus and there is a response, if people were to retrieve firearms on campus, it would make it that much more difficult for officers to discern exactly who is a perpetrator.
Some students are uncomfortable with the idea of guns in classrooms. UNC junior Abby Hale says she would be distracted academically if she knew classmates were carrying weapons.
If I went to school in Texas, I think I would just be extremely on edge. And if there was an incident, maybe like the first incident, I would be like, I'm out, I'm not doing this anymore, because that's really scary.
But there are others who see legally gun-carrying citizens as a blanket of protection.
You got a 22 long rifle, you got a 38, which is a very big caliber.
NRA member and machine gun dealer Del Joyner says he encourages every law-abiding citizen he knows to get a permit and a gun. Joyner says he believes it is unwise that students and employees don't already have the right to bear arms on state campuses to protect themselves.
One of my favorite sayings, a gun is like a parachute. If you ever need one and don't have one, it's a good chance you'll never need another one. So, Eagle Scouts, be prepared.
As a history major, Daniel refers to the Constitution when defending citizens' rights to carry guns.
One of the biggest principles was that the people should not be afraid of the government and should be on an equal standing with the government, and that applies to weapons as well.
Daniel says he will continue to use his guns recreationally and hopes that in the future he and other legal gun owners will be free to protect themselves while getting an education. In Chapel Hill, I'm Sarah Thomas.